What's up? What's up? Finally getting on here. I'm going to do my first informational video. I'm going to kind of do a review on some of my favorite clippers. And I'm in barber school right now, so I was trying to kind of wait and maybe do videos later on. But you know what? I feel like I've used these clippers enough, and I've used a bunch of different clippers enough to know by now kind of the ones that I like and the pros and cons of different ones. But anyways, I'm going to show y'all my new cape, Preacher Cuts cape. It's pretty sweet. I'm loving it. Still not sure if this is going to be the logo that I stick to whenever I get my own shop, which is the plan in November. So I will have my own shop, have my own setup, and I've been super blessed, super thankful for everybody that's came out and supported me and showed me a lot of love. And actually, you know, a lot of people have just came out just for that reason, not just the haircut, but just to come out and kind of help me, knowing that I am 33 going into barber school and I have a lot of bills and everything. And just the support and prayers and everything that everybody's done has been awesome. Anyways, let's get into the clipper. I'm going to do a review on the Babyliss LOW PRO. This is the trimmer, and I've got also the clipper. Everybody that knows me, especially that knows me at school and stuff in barber school, they know that I like to go all out on everything that I got. I've always, anything that I do, whether it's when I was personal training, whenever I was detailing cars, or even in barbering, I just like to have nice stuff. I like to have custom stuff. So I went and had the custom lid put on my Low Pros. So excited. I've not even used these yet, but anyways, I'm going to kind of just open them up and show you kind of what it comes with. One thing about this clipper that I love is, obviously, the look of it is killer. I'm not really big on knowing the difference on a fade blade and a taper blade, so I really couldn't give you a review on that, on which blade, but I do know this. As far as being able to fade and do tapers or anything, this has been a killer blade for me. I think it's been super simple. I mean, like I said, I don't know the difference between a fade blade and a taper blade. But anyways, this blade right here, I just like the look of it too. It's black. It's just got that design in it, the grooves in it. And honestly, out of all the clippers I've used, and I've used a lot of different clippers, only clipper that I'd say that's newer that I've really not used, I've not used Gammas, any of those. I've not used the Rebel that everybody brags about. But I've used anything like the Babyliss clippers. I've not used the Boost, but I've used all the other clippers that they've got. And I don't know what it is. I'm not like supporting Babyliss 100%, but I will say I'm not backed by Babyliss or nothing like that, sponsored or none of that stuff. But anyways, I will say that Babyliss is probably my favorite products that I use. Just like with the full shaver or even the trimmer, obviously the Gold FXs have been the bomb forever. But anyways, the look of this clipper is awesome. I'm convincing a lot of people at school to go with this one and try it out and give it a shot. Another awesome pro to this clipper is it's got the click on the side. I was not a fan of this. I was always using the seniors, wall seniors. They didn't have the click lever. But I'll tell you the reason I love it is because when you're fading, you can literally, when you set, like say you set after you set your bald line in, and I zero gap I always have a zero gap clipper. That way I can take the bald line out even easier. I don't set the bald line with these. I'll set the bald line with a trimmer that's not zero gapped. And then I'll come back in when I go up a half and I'll set the next line. I'll set my first line in there and I can just close these and bam, take that bald line out with the clipper. And it's super easy. And that was a line I struggled with big time in the beginning. But anyways, you learn more things as you go. But one of the things with the lever like that, with the notches, so when you go to let's just say you go to your 1.5, you put your 1 guard on, you open it up, you go all the way up. As soon as you do that, set that line in, all you have to do is throw a half guard on, and I literally pop the lever open in 1 click, and that line will come right out. And if it don't come right out with that 1 click, you can just close it all the way, and bam, it'll fade it right out. The lever right there, just to know I just have to go 1 click each time. I mean, it's just kind of a cool thing for me. It works for me. I don't know. It may not work for other people. I like another pro. The feel of this clipper is awesome. I think it's lightweight to me personally. Some people may think it's heavier, but it just feels lighter to me. I'm also fat, so I'm about 240 pounds, so it feels kind of small to me. Man, I just like to look at this clipper too. I'm telling you this. I'm not even got to use the red ones, but they're sweet. Dang, I can't wait. Let's see. I don't really feel like they're that loud. I don't really have another one to compare them to, but as you can hear, I don't feel like it's that loud. So they don't get hot, obviously. I mean, that's awesome. I use these basically all day. One thing I do know with them, as far as like, I guess it would be a con, would be I feel like they kind of die a little quick. They don't last as long as probably some other clippers that I've used in the past or had. So that's kind of a little con to it. Another con that I will say on my black ones, and I don't know if every clipper's this way. I've never noticed it on any of my other clippers, but whatever they paint this with or however they do it, it chips away. So on my black one that I had, half of the whole clipper, and I've used them probably 5 months maybe, half the clippers like already faded, come off there, chipped away. So it's just half black and half the silver in there. So that might be kind of a con. Another really good thing with these, I'm not going to get it out of the box, but I know it's in there obviously. But the box is really sweet too. Another thing is too, this motor, it says high performance, high torque, brushless motor, killer motor. It will literally, it don't matter, wet hair, it goes right through it. It don't even hesitate. 6,800 RPM, 13,600 SPM. So it says custom metal motor bracket for optimal balance. I mean, this is a bad to the bone. It's got the lithium ion battery. That's awesome. Obviously cordless. That's another kill. And it says up to 2.5 hours of cordless runtime. I don't really know. It's probably close to that, I guess. Sometimes when I'm cutting hair, I don't charge it probably like I should, and I don't really know. Let's see. Yeah. So I was going to say, inside the box, there is a charger cord. This is what the back of the box looks like. Awesome thing. Another cool thing why I like using all Babyliss, that's awesome that I don't have to switch out cords. So all the cords, literally the cord for this goes to the FX, Gold FXs, and probably all the trimmers, same cord. So that's kind of a cool thing. I don't have to have all kinds of different charging cords and stuff. So let's put this back up. Definitely, hands down, I'm telling you, you've got to try this clipper. Everybody laughs at me at school, like, dude, you're always bragging about. I'm telling you, you've got to try this clipper. It's a game changer. It really is. I've not seen a whole lot of people do reviews over this clipper, and I don't know. I've seen a lot on the Rebel and stuff, but I just don't see why people aren't using this clipper more. I really don't. And I stay on YouTube. Literally, I've watched, I couldn't even tell you, tens of thousands of videos on YouTube. Even reviews, I've watched, I don't know how many reviews. So this is the trimmer. Pretty sweet little trimmer. I'll be honest with you. I have, the Gold FXs are obviously still my go-to. I've not ever really changed from there. Let me get this out here and show you what it looks like. But the cool thing about this trimmer is, obviously, it's small. And I'm telling you, it fits your hand, just like my hand. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know if you've ever used the little Hellcat, subcompact Hellcat pistol, but when you grab that thing with an extended mag, I mean, it just fits perfect. I've got Glocks and everything, but it's the same thing when I grabbed this trimmer. I was like, man, this thing fits my hand perfect. It's a killer setup. It's kind of the side view, front view. Same thing with this one. It kind of chips a little bit. It's kind of a con. These both have the battery indicator or whatever. I guess it starts flashing whenever it's getting low. So that's kind of a cool thing to have. I wish they all, one flaw to, I guess, Babyliss stuff. I don't know if they do it on some of the Babyliss products that are out now, but I wish there was a battery indicator like there is on the, they do it on the Babyliss, the FX3 or whatever, the red one that has the Ferrari motor. I kind of wish that these had the same setup as far as the light, and it showed you how close to dying it was, or if it was halfway there, 3/4 of the way, whatever. But definitely a sweet little trimmer. Still not really big on understanding the blades yet. That'll be something I learn probably down the road. But cool looking trimmer, lightweight. One thing I'll be honest with you that I got another trimmer for is I wear mine out with like bald fades, because the other one that I don't have it zero gap, and I literally go through and set my line, or I'll come up and set my line either way and just mow right through the hair, knock all that bulk off. So I use it a lot, so it's probably wearing down, and I can tell it's not like it once was maybe. But anyways, this one I plan on zero gapping, and I'm going to try to start doing all my lineups and stuff just to try it, because I got the FX3s, I got the wall detailers, I got the FX, or let's see, the FX Gold FXs, and I'm not tried the Boost or anything like that yet, or even some of the Andis ones, the black. I don't really know what they're called, but they look pretty sweet. I almost got them. But honestly, I think if I zero gap this and start using it for lineups, I think it'll be awesome. I hope it is. That's kind of the goal. Let's see. Probably and it's got the same charger also as all the others. So you cannot beat that, I'm telling you. When you got like a bunch of different charger cords hanging up, I've got mine like zip tied to my workstation to the side, and all of them's hanging over. So it's annoying, and it just don't look good. I'm really like weird about that. I want my station to look good, and not that I've not poured Barbicide all over my station like 5 or 6 times yet. But anyways, I like my stuff to look good. I try to keep everything clean. Try to keep my clippers and stuff like that clean. Probably don't do the greatest job. But anyways, sweet trimmer. Y'all need to try these. Try the Low Pro clipper for 100%. It don't matter if you're new at fading or if you're new at being a barber or whatever. I'm telling you, this clipper is a game changer. It really is. I don't understand. I guess, and if you ever keep up with Vic Blends, if you'll watch him a lot of times, honestly, if you'll keep an eye out, he uses the black Low Pros quite a bit. So maybe one other con to this is the guards. I've gotten used to them. I like them, but they're kind of flimsy. They kind of feel a little cheaper, and I went ahead and bought the more firm guards that was recommended to get whenever you buy these. And honestly, I've stuck with the flimsy ones, but that's just me. I've gotten used to them, but a lot of people complain about that. But as far as being let's go with a rating here. If I was to rate this clipper out of 10, I will give this clipper a 10 being the best. I'm going to give it a 10. I got to give it a 10. I'm telling you, I've used a lot of other clippers. This clipper is awesome, and I'll probably have my mind changed within the next year or so. Something new will come out. But as for right now, as far as like the feel, the power, the fading with it, I mean, just the grip, I mean, just everything about this clipper, I'm telling you. The click on the side, the clicker lever. Get this clipper, I'm telling you. Get this clipper. Try it. You never know till you try. I promise you, it's worth buying. Price, everybody's going to dog the price. I didn't think about that. So price-wise, these were pretty expensive. I'm not going to lie, where I got these customized. But the regular ones, I think, are like $179, $180, somewhere around there. But man, if you want the best results, you got to pay money for it. That's in everything. If you want better results, like it's just like when I detail cars. I charge more than a lot of people, but I also feel like I do a better job. I mean, I feel like I go into detail. I feel like I got some of the best stuff. I use some of the best products. I use a steamer. I use a good shampooer. I take my time. You know, I make them look brand new. So your stuff that you have makes a difference on how you're gonna be in the game. So I definitely say invest in both of these. If you don't get the trimmer, at least get the clipper. Give it a shot. And I guess that's going to sum it up for my first review. And hopefully as I go through barber school and I start my shop and everything, I'll start doing more of these kinds of things. And I really want to start getting more involved with YouTube again and getting my name out there, trying to get Preacher Cuts out there. That's going to be the name of my shop, Preacher Cuts. I'm a preacher, yes. You won't believe how many people will say, dude, Preacher Cuts, are you a preacher? Yes, I am a preacher. So God has really, really blessed me so far in barbering and honestly bringing me closer to my family. I worked a job that I traveled a lot, done construction, and I wanted something closer to home, and God worked it all out. And now, hopefully I'm about to be a master barber. So go check out my stuff. I have an Instagram account. It's Preacher Cuts, and then I have a Facebook, Preacher Cuts. Don't really do a lot on TikTok. I do have an account on there, but like I said, I'm gonna eventually do a YouTube account and start posting videos. So y'all go check out my stuff. And till next time, go get the Low Pros. Do it. Promise you, you're gonna love it. See y'all.